Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, sellssi, and Ghana's opponents, Chad, are in town. That's the breaking news. They arrived this evening at the Kotoka International Airport. The Chad national team are in Ghana now, and it's quite early. They arrived in the country ahead of the game. You know, Ghana is facing Chad on the 21st of March. But earlier today in the evening, the Black Stars had their very first training session, and there were 10 players. 9 of them took part in the full training session. A notable absentee, despite being in camp, was Kudus Mohammed. He was not with the team training. Kudus was absent. Kamaldeen Sulemana as well was in the camp, but unfortunately he did not take part in the first round of training. I think probably being eased into things. Kudus Mohammed, that could be the same issue with him. But all in all, there were 3 goalkeepers. All the 3 goalkeepers that were called up were available. There was also 3 players, the 3 locally based players. Razak Simpson, Benjamin Asari, and the Mediama SC left back, Kamara Dini. They were all around for this first training session. After the training session, the sports minister interacted with the players, spoke with the media as well on a plethora of things. We'll have a look at that engagement he had and a look at some shots from the training session, as well as the arrival of the Chad national team, who will probably also have their training session somewhere not in the Accra Sports Stadium, but another venue will be given to them. When it was the time of Sudan, they were giving the St. Thomas Aquinas Park. The Chad national team will train probably around that similar area. But the Black Stars day 1 of training was successful. More players expected to arrive in camp. Inyake Williams and co. 11 players in total are in camp now, confirmed. And we'll have more of them tomorrow on day 2 of training. Subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell. We'll bring you more updates from day 2 tomorrow. I'll see you guys in the next one. We'll look at videos of today's training, as well as the sports minister's engagement with the media after the training session today.
Honorable, please, if I ask, what is one key thing you are going to do differently to ensure that the Black Stars team will be motivated well enough ahead of the game on Friday as well as on Monday?
Well, that's exactly what I've been talking about. These are players who have been playing at all levels, and they also will wish to play at the biggest level. There's no footballer, professional footballer, who will not want to play at the highest level of football. So for me, I've seen the players that they are motivated themselves, and that is why I'm encouraging us, the media, that whatever message we put out there, it should add to the self-motivation these players already have. It is not money. If it's about money, many of them already are earning more than whatever it is that we are going to give them. So it is not about the money. What they want are good pitches, a good pitch to be able to play on, and that we are working on. The lighting system appropriate, we are working on. We're making sure that they have all the technical departments to be able to support the analysis of the opponents and the rest. We have worked on that also. So since that must be done for them to have a good environment to perform, we have put all those things in place. As for money, anyone who thinks that it is money that will make them to perform is deceiving himself or herself. Because it's not about money. Some of them, what they earn in a week, you can't pay them that even for a month. If they ask you to pay that for them for a month, we can't do that. So it's not about money. So money for me is the last thing that I'm considering, but I'm considering the conditions under which they will be playing, the pitch, the lightning, the environment in the dress rooms, and then what have you. These are things that are of concern to me, and of course the technical department of the team, that how reinforced it is, how are they analyzing, what information have they collected on the opponent's players, and to share with the individual players in terms of strategy. So if you are telling a player that this is how I want you to play, the player knows that you are giving him this role because this is what you have assessed of the opponent. and you read to see if there's any variation. You will vary as the match progress. So for me, these are things that we are doing. It's not about money at all.
Honorable, please, a little on the technical team. I know you spoke about them. How impressed are you after monitoring their first training session with the boys this time around?
Well, we are waiting. They have spoken. They have told me. I've seen the training that they started with a few players who have arrived. Tomorrow we'll continue to observe. But I'm impressed so far, and we will continue to watch and then analyze. But so far, so good.
Any promise for Ghanaians for qualifying for the World?
Well, for the qualification, I need it just like any other person. Qualification is like the air that we are breathing. That's how bad I need it. And so that's why we are working. That's why you've seen me here. In the last few days, if you have come here, I have been here regularly. Even yesterday, Sunday, I was here. Saturday, I was here. Friday, I was here. So it should tell you that I want everything in order for this game. And so I need it. Just as any other person needs it. Just as you, the media, need it. Just as Ghanaians out there need it. I equally need it. And I know the players also need it. The coach himself have told me he also wants it. Yeah. So we are all working towards that. Let's see how it goes, and I know God will smile on us. I just told the players that there's nobody better than them on this African continent, so they should know that they are good, and they must get out there to show that goodness on the pitch of play. Thank you.
Thank you.